Test. All right. What's up, chat? Sounds good. What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. Today is day 80 of live day trading NASDAQ futures. Today we're using Top Step. Today is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Today's day 6 of one trade a day challenge by PJ Trades. Man, to be honest, I took an early trade today on the Asian session. I didn't record it. Let's just do a bit of a recap, why don't we? So as you can see here, now, yeah, some of you guys that might have been trading, you probably would have known there's been contract changes. So there's a bit of an adjustment of pricing and whatnot. So let's just do a quick recap of yesterday's trades. So yesterday's trade, we actually took a we took a long and we exited a bit early. If you remember, if you watch yesterday's trade, cue it, bang. We took a long from here and price came up and then it reversed, and as it reversed, I took price off. I closed out the position early. If you watch the trade recap or the live session last night, you'll notice that my target was initially this opposite point of interest or protected high or draw on liquidity, whatever you want to call it. This was my original take profit area, but I got a bit shaky. And I took it as price came back. Now, what you didn't see is after price continued, because I was a bit shaky, I didn't stick it through. If I had just held, what we would have seen is price would have absolutely smashed. Price would have absolutely smashed full TP if I had been strong-willed enough to hold it. So something to keep in mind, something for me to learn from in the future. Definitely something to note. I've definitely recorded already in my trading data collection. So that was yesterday's trade, bit of a recap. Moving on to today's session. So we, as price continued to move up throughout last night's session, or the New York session, price ended up closing right about here. So price closed right here, okay, chat. And then after price closed, we had at this point in time, after price closing here, Asia session opened up, creating the lowest point in the Asia session, which is right here. So I'm just gonna mark up this Asia low. Price came back up, and as it was heading back up, I was thinking, okay, price is respecting sort of this level here, this point of interest, supply point of interest. Price was respecting this supply point of interest here. So this is a 1 minute supply point of interest. So it was respecting that, okay? And this essentially is the counter trend trade setup. 1 top, 2 top, kind of a bit of a mid kind of, whoops. Let me take it back. Let me run it back because it didn't save. So price retraced to this 1 minute supply point of interest, okay? And if you notice closely, we have a 1 top here, okay? If we pull that out just a little bit more, we've got the other top here. So this is the double top, and then we've got the inducement in the middle, okay? This trend line inducement here. And so I thought it was a great idea from there to short from there. Now, obviously, as you can see, I shorted from here. In retrospect, it was a pretty bad short. You know, I jumped the gun way too early. I didn't know, if it was a great idea. And keep in mind, chat, I watched price come down to this Asia low. And I didn't even take stuff off. I could have, because this was the Asia low. A market opened here, came down to this low here. Price swept the relevant point of interest, which would have been, I guess, if we have a look, could be maybe this one, or it could be, swept it. Price clearly sweeps it before heading up, and so it goes all the way up and creates new all-time highs, and so that is what we had for today. So that was my one trade for the day. Just a recap, I took if you have a look here, okay, here's what it looks like. So we have a 3 minute pro trend continuation after a double top was formed with inducement in the middle, and rejection candles were forming with I guess deflated order flow. I shorted from there. Price swept the Asia low, and then it reversed and took me out. So one trade a day, one loss, not a problem. Only kind of thing that I'm a bit bummed out about is I did size up. I increased my risk from 300 max loss per day to 500. So I did take a bit bigger of an L today than usual. But we still profit for the month. So we still gotta, we're only $2,000 off, or 4% off from passing these combines. But yeah, it's fine. We keep on keeping on, chat. So that's what it is for today. Just a quick recap. We'll journal it. I've also started watching I started reading the playbook by Mike Belfiore, owner or co-founder of S&B Capital. So that's a little read of mine as well. So that's what I'm working on in the spare time. But yeah, that's today's trades. I hope to see you guys in the next one when I'll see you in the next video for day 7 of PJ Trades 1 trade a day challenge for 21 days. And I'll see you in the next one for day 82 of live day trading NASDAQ futures. Hopefully live, not just on these recaps.